Welcome back to Leonard Brothers Game. I'm David.
I'm
We're
John.
playing more Mario 64, and we found that last red coin, and it was under one of those one of those shells. And now I'm actually recording, and I still lose. Ah!
Why were you going so fast there?
It's kind of hard. Mario either travels like not at all, or running. Yeah, either he stands still, or he just runs out of control. Pretty much. I'm gonna try this again. I was close that time. I think I might be able to do it again. So he's like, wow! Plus, there's a time limit, too. They kind of encourage you to run as quickly as possible, because if you're like baby steps, you won't make it in time. And it's even harder to try to jump across this stuff. That's why they make the platforms in the first place. You're supposed to run across these, thank you very much. And if you collected the red coins in order, you would have had the last two right where the star appears, and then boom, you'd be done with this level by now. Oh no! Alright, a little bit closer. There we go! Oh yeah, I was going to mention what happened in the Incomparable, the Dark Sun campaign mission, even though this is Dungeons & Dragons and this is not Dungeons & Dragons, but I can tell you what happened anyways. So anyways, the guys get into their first battle before it's actually even called, total party kill.
Have you actually told them about this?
No, I don't think so. Anyways, audience, there's this group called the Incomparable, which is a bunch of tech experts and so on, and
There's a girl in their group.
There's a girl in their group.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. Anyways, they are, she actually works for Macworld, and the whole other ones are like, tech experts, and they're, top of their field, journalists and technicians and programmers and reporters and stuff. And so, like, 6 of them get together, and they decide, hey, let's play, like, this monthly D&D session. And they record for about 4 or 5 hours at a time, and they release it throughout the month. In, like, hour-long segments, Okay, I didn't get hit that time. But anyways, in this group, they have... they're playing 4.0 rules, which kind of irritates us, but hey, most people are, at this point, playing 4.0, and I can't really blame them. Because that's what's readily available. It's much harder to get 3.0 or 3.5 or even less books, if you need content, new material to play with, And so they're playing in Dark Sun, which, John, if you want to reiterate what Dark Sun campaign is like.
Dark Sun is sort of like what you might imagine as being the post-apocalypse version in D&D, where almost the entire world has become desert. There's only a few select cities everywhere. Those cities are basically governed by, or gained by, whatever, sorcerers. And most of the time, those sorcerers are the only ones that permit sorcery. Like, if you try to use magic in their, cities, they don't care for you because, well, they're supposed to be the most powerful ones, not you. So,
dead.
There's almost no metal whatsoever. Metal is extremely rare and valuable. So, like, even if you have like a metal dagger, it's like, whoa, you got a steel dagger? That's amazing. Most things are made out of stone or obsidian or shells. Chitin? Is that what it's called?
Chitlin? Or
Chitin?
Chitlin, I think.
Chitin. Yeah.
I think it's Chitlin.
And it's very, very rough, very difficult. And also, I think the gods are silent for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no divine magic.
No divine magic, yeah. So anyways, in this party, they have a Thrykeen, who is a bard. He's a female Thrykeen bard. I forget what all the character names are, but at least I remember, like, the classes and races and stuff. They've got a human wizard, which he doesn't declare himself as a wizard. He's just like a normal guy. Just your normal average guy, because they're trying to cover up the fact that, being wizard, as John said, they don't accept magic users like that too much.
Well, there's a lot more psionics, too, in it.
Mm-hmm. Because they break the rules, because psionics. So anyways, the rest of the team members, they've got a, at least at first they had a half-giant barbarian, or something like that. Yeah, I think it was half-giant barbarian. And they had a They were using the bard in place of a cleric because they couldn't have a cleric to heal spells, but apparently bards are able to get by that by using their songs to heal the party.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't really do that. And because he's a Thrykean, he has multiple arms, and he's able to play multiple instruments and not have other issues like that. Oh yeah, I can't even play this level because through the jet stream I need the, as I said, Metal Mario. I haven't unlocked that yet. Oh boy, I can get the flying Yahoo wing cap. Anyways, in the campaign, they have Carlos the dwarf, who's not really a dwarf. He's a son of a dwarf and a human, and they had Mulan or some M name, you know. Anyways, so he's like half dwarf.
Oh, you missed one.
I know. I'll have to go back up and get it. 7. And maybe I can swing back up and get this one. Oh, it'd be so awesome if I could do this in the first run. Please let me do this in the first run. Yes! Yes! This is the first time I've done that on the first try. Ever. No! No! Oh! Oh! That is killer. That is devastating.
You get the silk cap for that one, dude. Congratulations.
Oh! 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 I'm devastated.
I'm so sorry.
I know. I'm sorry too. Anyway, so the rest of the party. They have the woman is playing
an elf? A moon? No, sun elf? Yeah.
Sun elf. Sun elf. And she is a what do they call them? Not witches. Not warlocks. Warlocks. There you go.
Yeah.
Even though she's female, she still plays a warlock. It's like, isn't there a distinction there? Isn't that kind of the point? And I flew there for too long.
No,
Fortunately, in this level, you don't lose a life. You just keep playing it until you get it right. And I had it right in the first place, and that's what makes it most embarrassing. Because I thought, oh, I can land on that platform and finish this on the first try. But like, nope.
Yeah, you missed the platform.
Yeah, by a mile.
Yes.
I missed that too. I'm going to try it again, but I doubt I'll have enough flying power to stay up. Anyways, the story. So they go into this tavern, and they're told to follow this song, and this special song,
you missed it again. It's right above you.
Missed again. I don't care. I'm just going to fall. If I can't get the star, I can't bother completing and getting the cap. Right? Right. Moving on. And so they can't encounter this group. I'm going to try another mint. Okay, here we go. So they encounter this group which has a bunch of half-elves that are archers, and a couple dwarves, a couple other guys, and all of them have like...
Cream.
Oh, it's eye cream. Yeah. They have tattoos on... And I keep missing that one. Spin right back around. And get it. Where'd it go?
Spin around again.
Die.
Go down.
Just forget it. It the glide is not working for me there. Anyways, all of them have tattoos of a dragon or something. No, it's a lion tattoos. And so they said, like, surrender to our group or face the consequences. And so they weren't willing to surrender. And this first group is so overpowering, it basically would be a total party kill if they had not been all just knocked unconscious. And then they wake up in an alleyway with the tattoos on their back of their arms anyways, you know.
So they
were forced into servitude, although they don't seem to they haven't been like called upon to do anything with it yet. And I fall to my death. So anyways, once they get through that, they follow through. They try to go to this other section, and they actually get some help from this different tavern, and they enter the sandstorm.
Oh. baby misspoke.
Yeah, I know. I'm just awful. I'm just gonna fall on my...
Sandstorm.
Yeah. And so they find out that the sandstorm is actually magical. It is meant to hide something that is being mentioned in the song. You know, this is the thing they're supposed to be looking for.
Uh-huh.
And they find out that eventually it takes like 4 turns, 4 successful skill checks to traverse this place and get there. Because it could be acrobatics, endurance, nature, or something else. I forget what. But anyways, if you do 4 successful checks, you lose a hit point each time because of the sand. And if you lose enough of the checks, you end up right back where you came from.
Uh-huh.
Because you just get lost. And so they each go in like one by one and like laboriously drag this process out of trying to get through this sandstorm.
Yeah.
And they can't turn it off because it was made by a magician or something much higher level than them.
Naturally.
Missed it. I hate my life. I make it the first time and I never make it again.
Alright.
4, and I'm going to lose the cap, I'm going to lose the cap, I'm going to lose the cap. And I fall too far.
Now, is there another cap that's on
There is another cap on there.
Okay.
But you have to land on the platform.
Ah.
When I made it through and I flew through effortlessly the first time, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just land on this platform. Because more often than not, you swoop down and you swoop back up and it makes you fly too high. And you completely lose where you were, you know? Anyways. So they drag the process out. And like eventually one of them decides to tie a rope to a rock. And they tie a rope to a couple of the other party members. And they're like trying to follow the rope to get in. You know, so they don't lose each other.
Yeah.
And like, one of the other guys just outright, the half giant loses his life, and he has to start a new character. He's a minotaur now.
Ah, still a big guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they actually freed him from a camp. There was this prison camp, just like one of our characters recently.
Yes.
Freed from a prison camp.
Yeah. Well, in fact, also one of the things too is that generally humans are like the prominent race in Dark Sun, and all the races are basically frowned upon. Like, humans hate all the other races, so...
See, all the other red cap blocks are opened up, and so now I can go back to the first level. If you jump 3 times, that happens. But since I don't have enough traction to get all the way back up there and get the rest of those coins, I have to fall. But I should be able to look back up again, and boom.
And boom, boom, boom.
And boom, and boom, yeah. So anyways, like the Minotaur, because the DM wants to reveal what the first person goes in and sees, but it's like, well, I can't reveal it without showing it to everyone else in the party because we're on this, Google Hangout chat. I can't apparently just send you a message and say, hey, by the ways, this is what you're looking at.
Yeah! David?
Don't die. Don't die.
Ooh,
Don't
ooh.
die. See, that's the problem. It swings you up way too high, and you can't really adjust the camera well enough to be able to see whether you're landing on solid ground or not.
Okay, well, you had to decide.
I finally got the star. But we'll continue the story next time. And until next time, happy gaming.
Yes, this is Tales from a D&D campaign.
Yeah. Anyways, happy gaming.
Happy gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Love you.